I was stolen from. The key, it was actually stolen.
Oh my God.
I was scammed. What the What these wheels?
Literally could have killed me.
And I was lied to.
I'm taking full responsibility.
And in this video, I'm exposing everyone. This story starts back in 2019 when I bought my absolute dream car, a 2014 Lamborghini Gallardo Squadra Corsa. I wanted the final version before I retired from this channel and put it in my personal garage. So I trusted a shop to take it and complete my vision.
And my idea to surprise you with it.
The wrap would be sponsored, which is great. We make YouTube videos. The wheels, I need a budget for. Our normal wheel sponsor was really busy with SEMA, so I gave a budget for wheels, $5,000. Missed deadline after missed deadline. At this point, I said, I'm done. I just want my car back. I'll deal with it. So I sent a tow truck, and when I saw the car for the first time, well, it's not what I wanted for this car. You'll notice in that footage, I never showed the shop's name because the truth is, the owner of the shop is a friend of mine. A lot of you guys figured out who it was, messaged them, and that shop owner said, hey, can you come by with the camera and let's get the record clear? So that's what I did.
The wheels did not roll like I thought it was gonna roll.
You guys,
there we go.
It's Nick. You've wrapped a bunch of cars for me over the years. It's all got really good.
Yeah.
And then we had the Squadra, didn't go where we wanted it to go. I made a video, didn't say who you were, didn't say your company was, but a few guys figured it out and that affected Nick's business, which I don't want because Nick is my friend. Back to the beginning, I was on Gumball. He hit me up saying, hey, I want to rewrap the car.
I want to rewrap the car, do a thing for you, like all on my own to surprise you, make it a true reveal. It's a retro car, I wanted to give it a retro look.
As far as like the actual style of wrap, that's irrelevant. Like it's personal preference. Some of you didn't like it, some of you didn't like it. And then behind the scenes, what was going on?
Before we did any decals, anything for the livery whatsoever, we got hit with having to move out basically immediately. The chaos and everything behind the scenes that was going on, family in the hospital. I stayed on top of it as best. I mean, I made that car first priority, but it just turned in from one thing to another. Eventually, the key did disappear.
There's two pieces to this that we need to get to the bottom of because they're big ones. Number one is the wheels.
Right.
But the key going missing, it might not have actually been lost. It was actually stolen. We'll get to that later. Wheels are a nightmare. Wheel company that made the wheels didn't make them for this car. They said they did, but they didn't. And how they mounted them is gonna shock you. What's really important is this hub-centric ring right here has to fit your car. They don't fit. That's a problem, but there's a much bigger problem. The wheels is the part where it's like, that could have killed me.
True.
So this is a Squadra Corsa that has factory ceramic brakes. Most Gallardos didn't have it. It was an option, it was very expensive. The special cars got them. The difference is the caliper is much fatter, which means these wheels were probably made for a regular Gallardo. They don't fit. In fact, when you mount them, they hit the caliper. So they came up with a solution to buy two universal spacers and then tape them together.
Taped up, it's not even welded.
So the real danger here is the fact that we didn't have a hub-centric ring, it didn't fit properly, but more importantly, they used the factory lug nuts with spacers. Now, I'm no engineer, but when you add a spacer, you're losing thread pitch. If we do this right now, basically they're being held on by a few teeth. So if I drove this car at high speed, I'm losing a lot of the actual connection of the wheel to the car. It could break off. This is how the car was delivered, right? This is universal. No hub-centric ring, two spacers taped together.
So, Guy, lovely Guy, I'm doing the wrap. Guy, love you to death, but where were you? Like, I needed you to help me with the wheels. I helped pick them out, that's very true. I'm not a wheel expert. I don't know spacers and how to make clearance on a brake line or anything like that. I do know that I don't like spacers at all. I would agree with you.
We drive our cars like crazy. Would you drive your car like that? If you were me, what would you do? Would you be happy about that? No. Hold on a second. Zoom into this. I don't know what is going on with this. What the f is even this?
What?
What is this?
It's like unfinished.
What the f? What these wheels? How would it even balance that? Are you seeing this? It's like it's
You can see it right here.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
No. No.
Who made these wheels? I have some investigating to do.
And so the idea was to shave it down to be able to clear the brake line.
Why is there a hole here?
I think it's just missing a screw.
Oh, it is.
Oh, wow.
Bro, hold on. So you put air on the inside? What the f? Oh my God, bro, they were in here. They weren't even through these holes. That's 4 lugs, and this is a 5 lug. So it was literally just like random in there. That's how it was mounted. Bro.
The guys who did it, I have to give them some credit because they drove them 3 different times over to our shop.
If they sell wheels, they should know you don't grind a wheel. You can never balance that wheel. You lose structural integrity in the metal from the heat of that, and also the imbalance, and removing metal from something that's engineered a certain way.
Right.
So I appreciate taking the time to do it, but they f***ed that up.
Right.
You bought wheels from a company. The wheels were for a Gallardo.
Right.
They're brand new wheels.
Brand new.
These aren't new. These are used wheels.
Look at that. It's all chipped up in there too.
These are not new wheels.
Yep.
Definitely not. These have been melted.
Oh man, I got scammed on these. Paid $4.5 grand for these. We're gonna find out where they came from.
You can see how many times they've been mounted.
I don't know what's going on right now. The price originally was $7,000 for these wheels. These I don't even think are for Gallardo. They're definitely used. So who put in the 2 spacers?
So again, Guy was supposed to be on top of that. Supposed to be talking to them about being able to shave things down, make it fit, doing a custom spacer if it absolutely needed it, which sounded like with enough time could have been done maybe the right way. They didn't get a phone call from Guy. I reached out to you as well.
What was the
I
guy's
didn't hear you.
like? Was that his responsibility to manage the wheels? Because he's not a wheel company.
You know, you told me to talk to Guy, and then when I talked to Guy, I said, hey, look, this is what needs to be done. Here's their number. They're going to contact you. And then they call me while I'm dealing with the wrap, trying to get that done, saying, hey, I can get a hold of Guy. Where is he? Like, what's going on?
Why would Guy have to be involved at all?
Again, I don't know anything about rims, but as far as
But wouldn't
when
the
it comes
guys
to
know about that?
yeah, but it would have helped with you know, talking to Guy saying, hey, we need help with transport.
What does transport, because the audience asked these questions, what's transport have to do with the wheels being ground down and then 2 spacers used on factory lug nuts?
Again, not my area of expertise, but from what I was told.
So did you buy the spacers and mount the wheels in the car or somebody else?
No, somebody else.
Okay, so just to clear, because again, Nick, this is important because the wheels is the safety manager. Like that could have killed me. Somebody put those wheels on the car. Was it Guy that mounted them?
No.
So the wheel company.
Yes.
We're not going to name them because I'm giving them a chance to make this right. If they refund my money and apologize and promise never to do this ever again, it'll be done. If they don't, I will have a conversation publicly with you guys, say who made the wheels, and don't buy wheels from somebody who shaves them down with a grinder to clear a brake line. What has to happen is saying, hey, these wheels don't fit your car. I paid $4,500 at a discount. Obviously, you have family in the wheel industry and you understand the importance of safety of wheels. These wheels are used. They're not even new. They're banged out.
Awesome.
You see this notching?
I've never seen
it before on a wheel.
I get having a spacer. If you have to have 2, it should be 1. You definitely don't have it taped together. The other problem with that is the lugs. If it's the factory length, you're basically putting this much less room on the threads. I'll be curious to see if you have any sort of like wobbling on the wheels.
Well, here's the really, really good news. This car was never driven because the key was lost.
Oh, okay, good.
LOA, the key went missing. I didn't jump in my car and hit the freeway for a drive.
Yeah.
With this isn't the car I want with. I don't want this on this car.
Yeah.
But this car is like, it's personal to me. This is a safety concern.
It's pretty bad. And like we talked about all the time, no one's in the industry to, you know, burn bridges or talk. I want everyone to win. PFS does a lot of your guys' cars, and we appreciate that. Doesn't mean there's not great shops out there.
A really cool livery picked out. I've got new wheels from AL13. We have more work to do in this video to figure out what happened with these, where did they come from, and I'm out $4,500. That's a lot of money. I paid $4.5 grand.
No way.
Somebody to use wheels.
That's a lot of money for any wheel, but given whatever this kind of setup is wild.
AL13 closes at 5, and I need to get some answers in this video for you guys.
I'm supposed to go with him.
Come in or not? Care of it. I knew the wheels had spacers, but I didn't realize it was as bad as that. That is like, literally could have killed me.
100%. I've also, I mean, seriously, I've never once in my entire life seen a wheel that rigid on the inside, like from a finish. It looks like it's a prototype. It doesn't even look like those wheels were ever completed on production.
So I'm trying to find my words right now. It looks like it was made out of clay. This is what it takes, man. We're doing this for you. At the end of the day, I want you guys watching at home that have dreams to build your own car, know what to watch out for. You get what you pay for, and you need to qualify. And some things you need to put your own eyes on until you build the trust of that company. AL13 wouldn't do that. They're a responsible company. Whoever made those wheels only wants your money. Someone rip me off. I'm gonna find out who that is. All right, AL13, I want to get a professional's opinion. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll apologize. But I think I'm right. It is funny, you should be laughing when you see these wheels. Dude, come see this. Everybody gather around. This is a Christmas bonus. You all get a taste of this wheel.
Excuse the mess. We just came back from cinema.
The mess, this is amazing. Have you ever bought something really dumb? It's really easy to do. In fact, I do it all the time. That's a cup holder for a G-Wagon. I got 2 of them. $500. I don't have a G-Wagon. Let's add this backpack and the built-in battery. I thought it'd be a really good vlogging backpack. $500. Now, maybe you can relate. Well, it's called consumerism, and it's a way of life here in North America. Now, how do you stop it? Well, stop buying things you can't afford. That's not always possible for all of us. And I get that. And so does PDS Debt, today's sponsor. Now, once it gets to a point where it's out of control, 5,000, 10,000, then you lose your job, then your car breaks down. And believe me, I've been there. Sometimes life It's just really expensive. PDS Debt is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, boasts thousands of 5-star reviews on Google, and holds a 5-star rating on Trustpilot. Why? Because PDS Debt has helped over 100,000 Americans with their debt issues. There's no minimum credit score required. So that's pdsdebt.com/DDE. You're one step closer to financial freedom. Once you're there, do your survey and find those solutions, baby. Back to the vlog and back to being not in debt. This was $3,000. Oh my God, what am I doing? So these are the wheels around my Squadra Corsa. Notice one specific detail when I turn it around. What's this? What's going on with these wheels?
Whoa. What the?
Have you ever seen that before?
No. Sanded by hand.
Well, you can see they sanded it by hand.
Look right here too. None of the holes line up.
Where did you get these?
Well, we're working on, I don't know right now.
First of all, what is that tall register? Jeez.
You're missing a bolt.
Is that what's missing?
Well, it's supposed to be a valve.
That's what I said.
Do you need that? Is that important?
You got a valve relief here. It's supposed to be a valve stem through here, but they put it inside the barrel. They drilled a hole. Oh, there it is. Sorry. You got
So how would you put air at the gas station if you're low on air?
go underneath the car?
Is that normal?
No.
This is the most confused. I've never seen that before.
No, it looks like somebody welded it or whatever. And then you can see kind of like the striations.
What are these?
Like,
I don't know.
like someone sanding it by hand, you know what I'm saying?
This is cast.
Oh, they're not forged.
This is cast.
Oh, you can see all the pitting in it, can't you?
Yeah, look at this. This is cast.
Look, Mark, that's
So you know what they did? This is a cast center, and they chopped it and converted it to 3-piece.
Really?
Yeah, that's why that's here, right? That's why they cut it right here. That's why it doesn't line up with the inner and outer.
Do you want to know what I paid for these?
$500.
$4,500.
That's what he gets for not coming to Elton.
It is what they get. Those wheels are worth $200. They're cast. They're not even forged wheels. They're wheels that they sold us.
They weren't 3-piece.
They're cast.
Oh.
They're 3-piece, but it's a cast.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
garbage. There's pitting in them. And what they did, and I appreciate you're a nice guy and trying to back them up. We're not saying who they are right now. Obviously, you know them. But
I met them that day. Like, I'm taking full responsibility.
But you're saying that Guy could have helped, and you're right, Guy could have helped. But Guy didn't go and buy the spacers and grind the wheel and mount the wheels.
He didn't, but at the same time, Guy could have put forward a little effort that improved us more into the right direction of it getting done right. And without that help, me being the only one working on the car and doing the wrap and trying to talk to them, I just didn't have the time, maybe with a little effort. And I know you love Guy, I know.
Oh no, I
know.
Guy made a mistake.
Guy, I love you. At the same time though, like, you know I was calling you. I was trying to get everything done. I had 100 other things on my back that had nothing to do with car stuff. It just really boiled down to a very, very stressful time.
When you want to build your dream car, this is a 1 of 50 Squadra courses. It's very special. You come see David at L13, have them make you a wheel from a solid piece of metal that fits the hub. Now there's one more surprise for you guys. I'll be right back. You wait here. Yeah. So they had these tape.
Holy shit, dude. Yo, chill.
More cowbell. So they had them taped together in the front like this, and then they used the factory lug nuts with these to put them on.
These are cast too. They're not even forged. What the is this? Well, this is a 4-lug universal spacer. So they just
But
forced
with
it.
factory lug nuts, so was that bolted all the way or not all the way then?
Oh, because you just lost X amount here, which is what, like 10 mil?
2-3 turns.
Yeah, you probably had like 2 threads on this.
So what would have happened on the freeway at 120?
I would have fell off.
You're not gonna be able to drive exotics anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't put these on my car. There's no way. It's impossible. You couldn't pay me $4,500 until you put them on.
Does that feel good?
That's what.
Hey, bro, chill.
What
I gotta buy them now.
Hey, you're a smoke. You did design work here, right? It's like an engineer.
Yeah.
So engineer, does that seem legit to you?
I don't know what's going on here.
You don't even know.
They used a hammer and chisel, it looks like.
Well, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
He has like the blueprint CAD file for these wheels in his back pocket.
Yeah. Still written in pencil.
That Squadra Corsa could have been a death trap. Thankfully, my key went missing. Otherwise, I've been driving that. I didn't know. Jump in the car, go for a drive. The wheel comes off.
Yeah, easy.
Best case scenario, I write off my dream car. Worst case scenario, I'm dead. The key didn't go missing. The key was stolen. We'll get to that later. So this is like the real deal. You have a warehouse, you've got all these big machines. This is how you make wheels properly.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a R80 monoblock AL13. Just came right off the mills. Probably made for a Ferrari because they got a Ferrari OEM cab detail. Everything's made in-house. Even on the back side of wheels, we don't cheap out on any of this stuff. Even though you guys get your wheels and you guys don't see this part, but everything's pocketed on the back of the register. It's all chamfered on the machine, load ratings, serial numbers, pocketed, custom pocketed depending on the design.
That made in USA.
100%. Everything's engineered, FEA tested in-house, all materials sourced in the United States and cut here.
Bro, look at the complexity of that.
R80, 3-piece.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's actually simple for us. We have a lot more intricate designs. This right here is a MV4 24-inch going on a Rift wide body Urus.
Bro, that is
Deep concave.
cool, right? So sick.
How long does that take for a wheel?
Some wheels can take 2 hours, 3 hours on one operation just on the milling design part. And some designs, like we'll do some 26 deep concave. I mean, it could take up to 12 hours, 8 hours on the center. So
One wheel.
For one wheel, one side.
Wow.
We make sure we spend more time on the mill, so that way the prep is a lot easier and the finishing will be a lot nicer. That way all the intricate details are stayed in place on the wheel. So right here we have our MV Forged MV40 design for a Ferrari SF90. 21, 22-inch setup. Really popular design.
Isn't that cool? Bro, this is one of the coolest things I've seen.
So right here on this side, you can actually see him right now. He's actually working on the backside operation too. Going on a Cullinan.
Cullinan, hell yeah.
What does one of these machines run typically?
VF3 SSYT before tooling and everything is like 150,000 brand new.
Damn.
Plus tooling and everything, jaw setup, everything. I mean, it gets close to 200,000, so
Crazy.
it's pretty expensive. Yeah.
Just right here. This is 4 Hurricanes sitting right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
And that's why wheels cost what they cost. You want quality, you gotta pay for it.
It's all in the engineering and FEA testing. I mean, that's really what sets everything apart is the engineering. Using the right materials, the right tooling. We don't cheap out on our lubricant. We don't cheap out on any of our equipment or tools. So if we want to make a quality product, we have to have a quality team and quality equipment. So that's really important.
Now, I just got this video, literally right now, from Hector, who pulled my tires off because I want to save my tires. And these wheels were not going to hold air. In fact, when you have a 3-piece wheel or multi-piece wheel, they have to seal the wheel for air. But have a look at this. Yeah. Yeah. The key situation, the key went missing, and I actually didn't even know it because Guy told me, oh, the key went missing. You never told me that. And then that's why I was like, where's my key?
Before the key went missing, that was the first time, you know, before I knew anything that was going on. The key had gone missing, but I hadn't had enough time to deeply search to look for the key.
It turns out it wasn't lost. It was actually stolen. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone there I told, put the key on top of the roof. That's where it's gonna be. It's where it needs to stay. Being that we were moving out, last minute, everything had to go. I gave a certain individual enough time to come and get a piece of equipment from my shop that they said they owned. I mean, maybe they own it, but all in all, I don't care. I don't need it. Come get it. And it has been sitting there ever since we have like got that shop and we've been doing that. It's been there, had many chances to grab it. Never grabbed it, didn't show up for it. So him not showing up for it, along with all of my other stuff, got moved over to their location so we can then move to our new location once we pass a certain date. But he thought that I had taken it, which honestly, I probably could have given it away, but I didn't. Take it back. I have no interest in it. They basically took the key for the shop, middle of the night, grabbed it, and used that as ransom to do an exchange.
So this person used the key as ransom to get back at you on a customer call.
Yeah.
And there it is. My key wasn't lost. I was told it was lost. It was stolen. I don't fully understand the relationship. What I do know is this. The person who stole my key was not an employee of Nick's. I understand they shared space in a building, and that building lease was up or rent wasn't being paid. I'm not totally sure. This person felt that Nick owed them money. So they took my key, and they knew it was my key. I'm not mad. I'm mad at the situation that is my baby, that car, when I saw it under the tarp and the door handles weren't put back on yet, the gauge closure was missing. Who did you contact to replace the key? Because it was like a locksmith.
He's our mobile guy. And then he had to come take the cluster out and refab the key to make it actually pretty good. He's done a few cars for us, did a Ferrari. He'll come to you, does a great job, but for whatever reason, he was having a hard time with the key. It was supposed to take one day, and then that was another thing.
How much do you charge you for that?
It's usually $1,500 for an exotic.
Oh my God.
For an exotic, he charged me $1,000.
Dude, you know how much a factory key is? $600.
Wait, what?
Yeah, or 2 of them.
$600? Yeah, he kept that from me. I did not know that.
Well,
he told me
I ordered a few days ago.
it was really $600.
Yeah, what did he tell you?
He was like, oh, you'll pay $3,500 to $3,000.
No.
Wow.
Squadra Corsa is like my baby. It's the car I don't want a homemade key.
But my biggest thing at that point was to just get you on the road, no matter what the key was, whether it looked like a Toys R Us key or not. I wanted you to be able to drive it and enjoy it until I could then call Lamborghini. He said it was OEM, but even still, did what I could to make that right, absolutely, right off the gate. I even ordered it before I looked for the key, like, very thoroughly. So I wanted you to be on the road and, like, at least the car was rolling.
It sounds like you had a lot going on, Nick, and I want you to know that I'm not mad and I forgive you. And I think, you know, you had the best intentions. For you, I'm gonna hold you accountable to the fact that you should have called saying that the deadline isn't gonna work. I can't do it. I'm out of my shop right now. It's a bad time. Is it fair to say that's where you own this?
I have to own that. Absolutely. Definitely could have went that route. There's no excuses. All in all, it's on me. It should have happened the right way. It didn't, and I should have hit you up and said, hey, you should pull the plug. But I felt like I was too far. You know, my mindset, I have to get this done. I have to make it look good, and I have to make him happy. But you're right. Yeah, I should have hit you up and just been like, hey, it's a little bit of a rough time.
Yeah. So there's two people outside of Nick. We resolved this with Nick. We're cool. You're my homie. I love you. You guys don't leave negative reviews. Nick is very good at wrapping cars. And a few of you guys figured out who he was and went after him. Please don't do that.
I actually got a lot of love. I wasn't expecting that. That was a lot of love.
Yeah, there's a reason why I said that video. It wasn't a hit piece. I'm not trying to burn anybody. That's why I covered his logo. It's like, hey, this is happening right now. This is my baby. And we're YouTubers. Like, the audience wants to know what's going on.
Yeah, and nobody wants to come back from their trip to have a missing key. So I completely understand.
No, it sucks.
It just sucks that this had to happen with you at like the worst possible time.
Should be continued on these wheels. I hope I didn't get scammed $4.5 grand. But maybe the company will make it right. I would love them to tell me on the phone or in person that that's a proper approved way to make wheels fit a car they're not from. And maybe I'm wrong. AL13 says that's not how you do it.
These things weigh like 50 pounds a wheel. This is crazy.
Yeah, they're trash.
This is heavy, holy.
So we're gonna have a conversation off camera with the guy who sold us these wheels and ask for a refund.
Way too heavy for, you can't have this on a sports car at all. I wouldn't put this on a pickup truck.
Actually?
These things are heavy. You can't put this on a sports car. The centrifugal force is huge on sports cars.
Right.
The whole point is putting lighter wheels on a sports car so it stops better, so it handles better, so the suspension works better. And if you got these wheels, it's not gonna do any of that.
I want to keep the key. I just want him to give me back the things, the stuff that he owed me.
So you took the key because you thought it was his key?
Yes.
All right, but you have the Squadra key, so I can get that back tomorrow.
Where the car is right now? Still at the old shop?
No, it's at PFS, but I had to order 2 keys from Lamborghini. We'll chat about that tomorrow. And with that, I now know where my key is. And I want that key back. Some people say it's just a key, move on. If you let someone steal from you, that says a lot about your character. If you steal from me, I will show up with a camera and seek recompense. Theft isn't okay. I don't care if it's $1 or $10,000. In this case, it's my only key for the car. 2-month wait for new keys. Cost me thousands of dollars in tow fees, new key, lots of revenue, car payments on this car. I just want my key. So I grabbed my camera, I went for a drive, and well, I got the key back. And their version of events and their story is even crazier than this one. You saw the key. Nick owed you money, so you took my key to get back at Nick. Is that what happened? Do you have permission from Nick to take this? Yeah. I can call the police right now and call my lawyer. We can work this out right now, or I can get the law involved. Well, take a call.